Good morning, friends. Cowboy Jobu here with First Take on the Dallas Cowboys. You know, I bet Stephen A. Smith wakes up every morning and he's thankful that he has the Dallas Cowboys because without the Dallas Cowboys, nobody, and I mean nobody, would know who the heck he is. Today, they're talking about Ezekiel Elliott going to the weed dispensary. Was he wrong or was he right? Well, we'll go check that out. But remember, friends, over here, click on the subscribe button so that way you can get more of the Jobu Report. Now let's go to the
Criticized
tape.
by his owner and head coach after he visited a marijuana dispensary during the Cowboys' trip to Seattle to play the Seahawks in the preseason. Elliott addressing the situation yesterday. I seen it walking around and I was curious. I didn't really think about what the repercussions could have been. It wasn't like I was trying to hide anything. I took pictures with people. It wasn't like I was up to no good. I was curious. I didn't think I was doing anything wrong. I wasn't breaking any law. It was a bad decision, something I shouldn't have done. Max?
Yeah.
Does Elliott owe the Cowboys an apology?
No. Furthermore, it's none of the Cowboys' business, in my opinion. As I've been saying oftentimes, the NFL has a lot of nerve being hypocritical enough to test for marijuana, to choose to do that when they are in bed with companies that peddle alcohol. They take they take money, they play commercials, hey, drink this, and in every study, it's always certainly societal effects. Alcohol's worse than marijuana. Besides all that, I don't want to get on the soapbox about that. Ezekiel Elliott was in a state in which dispensaries are legal. He went to visit a dispensary. He didn't purchase any marijuana. What is the difference between that and being from a state where betting at the track is illegal? You play for the Vikings or the Colts or the Falcons or the Chiefs, any state where you can't bet on the horses, and you go to a track, to watch the horse race, and there's betting there, you don't bet. Like it's the same thing. Why should he feel bad about going somewhere and checking it out? A perfectly legal establishment in a state in which it's legal when he is not partaking, when he is not buying it or doing anything illegal. To call it an innocent mistake is one thing, but I don't even see how it's a mistake.
Max Kellerman, let me be very, very clear when I say this, and I'm going to be very, very serious when I say this. I think what you just said was very irresponsible. I'm accusing you of being irresponsible.
Let's hear it.
Here's the deal. We can sit up there and talk all we want about what should be. To hell with all of that. What is it? Marijuana is illegal, except for in 4 states in the United States of America. They would happen to be Colorado, they would happen to be Washington, it would happen to be Oregon, and it would happen to be Alaska. Last time I checked, Ezekiel Elliott ain't in those places. He plays for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, he was in Seattle, if I remember correctly, or someplace in Washington
Seattle,
when he decides to go into, what is it, a marijuana dispensary?
It's a dispensary.
Okay, look, do you realize, think about this for a second. Let's just take this. Ezekiel Elliott plays for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yes.
Well, do I need to go down the list?
No.
Randy Gregory, Rolando McClain, DeMarcus Lawrence. I mean, who did I miss? I mean, weed everywhere. Puff and pass, puff and pass. They puff more than they pass. Okay?
That was good. That was really
Tony
good.
Romo is sitting up there. He's injured.
We got a puff first offense.
Dak Prescott is a rookie. So, I mean, a legitimate argument can be made that they have puffed more than they have passed. You have the issue of perception. If the perception is you are an organization that is out of control, that you need to be reeled in, where you have people calling for the National Football League to potentially get involved because of the behavior of so many individuals from this particular organization. You come out of Ohio State. You're the number 4 overall draft pick. You get drafted by the Dallas Cowboys, okay? The eye of the storm is on you because they are America's team, right? I mean, last time I checked, even though they're walking pieces of mediocrity, can't win but once every 20 years, haven't had a Super Bowl longer than that, okay? And got the nerve to walk around like they're the most popular team in the world and they're deserving of it when all they do is steal headlines, more than wins, by the way. And you're sitting up there and you have this history where you're constantly associated with these things. This is what you do. See, this is the problem. We're sitting up here on national TV. And we're so busy talking about the way things ought to be. Steve Spurrier is about to come on this show, okay? We all know what a winner he is, okay? What are you doing? You gonna walk into his program? Where was that, Florida or South Carolina? Well, coach, you know what? I get what you're saying. But you know, we got endorsements with alcohol companies. Why can't I smoke some weed?
So a college kid is the same as a professional adult?
Listen to where I'm going. What I'm saying to you is this. Before you go pro in football, you got to go through college. We don't need to be on national TV acting like you get to do what you want to do just because you want to. I'm not sitting there and saying to you that weed should be something that's tested for. What I'm addressing is the reality of it.
Okay.
If you know that that's what's required of you, what the hell are you
Where's
doing?
the irresponsible? I'm irresponsible. Where's the irresponsible?
Because you're sitting up there talking about how they shouldn't even be tested.
Right.
And
Which you just agreed with.
and by the way, well, no, because this is my point to you. That's not the point. It doesn't matter whether I agree with you or not. The point is, it doesn't matter because the rules say what they say. You're Ezekiel Elliot.
What do the rules say?
Well, excuse me, you can't use marijuana and wait a minute. And the perception.
You said it was legal in 4 states, right?
And
was he in one of those states?
Yes.
Okay.
But
Did he break the law?
Time out. Who was he with?
Did he break the law?
Who was he with? Who was he? He was there. He was on a road trip. He was on a road trip with the Dallas Cowboys. He's a member of the Dallas Cowboys.
So does the league test to see if you've visited a dispensary but not bought or smoked marijuana?
If I'm the league, you know what I could do?
What test is that?
If I'm the league, you know what I could do?
What?
I could decide that I'm going to test you. I'm going to test you. You see what I'm saying? I could decide that.
Well,
not
and
only
if he
that,
tests clean, he's fine.
there's also the issue of the headlines having another one of their players associated with weed. How does that benefit the Dallas Cowboys?
So let me ask you this.
How does that benefit the Dallas Cowboys?
Let me ask you this. How is that different than if he was reading High Times magazine? Would that also be a bad thing if he was reading a magazine? Because what's the difference? He's in a state where the dispensary is legal. He visits it, doesn't buy it, doesn't smoke it. He gets something wrong.
Reading a magazine.
What's the difference?
What I'm saying to you is this.
It's associated with weed.
You're on a road trip.
Can he listen
with
to
the
Snoop?
Dallas Cowboys.
If he has Snoop in his earbuds, did he break some unwritten rule?
You can sit up there and use that as an example. But I gave you a bevy of examples of Dallas Cowboy members who have violated league policy.
That's not him.
Yeah, but the problem is that you are reminding everybody of that by doing what you did. Excuse me, did he apologize?
He did.
So why he apologize?
Because he's a rookie and he's trying not to make waves.
Exactly. So what the hell you doing for in the first place, though?
Because he wasn't thinking it would make waves. And my point is, it shouldn't be making waves.
He wasn't thinking.
No.
So you're not thinking, as a Dallas Cowboy, that you going into a weed dispensary is going to make waves?
So well,
really?
Not the most.
Really?
Let's put it this way: in Madden, if he was a quarterback, his quarterback awareness wouldn't be the highest rated of all time, for sure.
All right.
But if you go to a state where something is legal and you go to observe it and don't even partake or interact in any transactions in that establishment, you have to apologize for that? Okay, NFL apparently controls every part of your life.
And by the way,
it's just a learning trip.
By the way, because I know we got to go.
Just going to learn.
Listen, by the way, listen, you don't go to McDonald's and just smell a Big Mac. You're looking to buy it, okay? Here's the reality of the situation. If you're going to a weed dispensary, chances are you're interested in some weed. Okay, I'm just saying. I mean, far be it for me to deduce, to exercise a speck of intelligence and deduce that might have been your intention.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
All right.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
Are you not entertained? You guys are on fire today. Stephen Jones doesn't close the door on